Welcome to UNG Vanguard News. I'm Matt Green.
And I'm Lauren Eckert. Here are this week's top stories.
UNG-Gainesville hosted a summer celebration on Saturday, complete with food, live music, and fireworks. All proceeds from the event benefited UNG scholarships. Vanguard field reporter Jess Simons was on site.
Gates opened at 4:30 today for UNG's annual Starlight Concert and Fireworks. Students, employees, and members of the community camped out on the green in front of UNG's Gainesville G.W. Bailey Amphitheater. Students with valid parking permits received free admission to the concert, which started at 6 p.m. Among the performers were students at UNG. Dahlonega students Stephanie Bagley and Ethan Hills have been coming to this event for many years.
We take great pride in our school, and this event for Starlight is a big fundraising event by the UNG Foundation. And
Vice President of the Gainesville campus, Dr. Richard Oates, says he hopes this event will bring people together.
Back to the University of Georgia, and what better way to celebrate than come out, have a picnic, throw some frisbees around, and have some great fireworks that we're going to see.
The night concluded with fireworks that lit up the sky above the Gainesville campus.
The University Bookstore has everything that students need for the semester. Books, school supplies, and a wide variety of UNG apparel can be found here. The bookstore is a very busy place around the beginning of the semester, so it comes as no surprise that a typo on one of the shirts slipped past the employees and ended up on the shelves. We sent out UNG correspondent Ryan Jones to investigate the situation and ask students their thoughts on the misspelled shirt.
Besides books and school supplies, the University Bookstore is also a place where students can purchase all their Nighthawk merchandise. Last week, students noticed one shirt in particular that stood out due to a misspelled word on the shirt. The shirt had spelled university wrong, spelling it UNIVERSTIY.
I feel like they didn't check it thoroughly enough, probably. I think it's kind of funny though.
I think it's kind of funny. You think they would catch something like that since it's their product. So.
I don't know, we're always do some mistake. I mean, mistakes happen.
Employees soon realized the mistake and removed all the shirts from the shelf.
With the 2016 presidential election coming up in just a couple of months, I went around to the University of North Georgia's Gainesville campus to gauge how students feel about the potential candidates. We surveyed 100 students on the University of North Georgia's Gainesville campus, 50 male and 50 female, and results were mixed to say the least. So what do you think about the potential candidates in this year's election?
I think it's a little bit crazy. I really think it's crazy. I can't believe that Trump is running and it's legitimate and it's not a joke.
I think they're both evil, but you have to choose the lesser of the two.
I don't like either candidate, to be honest. Probably won't end up voting just because of the simple fact that I don't have enough knowledge.
I'm not a big fan of Hillary. I don't think she can be trusted. Trump, I know he said some degrading, disrespectful things, but I think he's a little bit more honest.
I actually don't vote, so I don't watch the news. So I have no thoughts on them.
I don't like either of them.
Yeah. Not good either way, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's really crazy, that we got stuck with these two candidates.
I mean, I think both of them are pretty terrible, at my opinion. I don't feel like electing any. I feel like to get out of the United States, to be honest.
Among males, Donald Trump got 40% of the vote, while Hillary Clinton and Gary Johnson each got 26% of the vote, and 8% remained undecided.
I'm leaning towards Trump. I'm leaning towards Hillary right now, but it may change, so still thinking about it.
Probably Trump if I had to pick one of the three.
I'd probably vote for an independent. I'd probably vote for someone who I actually wanted to be president.
Trump.
Yeah, I guess I would say Trump.
However, among females, Hillary Clinton got 36% of the vote, while Donald Trump got 26%, Gary Johnson got 20%, and 16% remained undecided.
Hillary Clinton, definitely.
Trump. Go for Trump.
I would probably vote for Gary.
I'm leaning towards Hillary.
I would probably vote for Johnson, just so a third party would be taken more seriously 4 years from now, even though I don't think that he'll be elected this year.
Well, definitely not Trump because he wants to get rid of all my people. So
not him.
Among the 100 students we surveyed, 39% admitted that they couldn't even name a candidate not named Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. Well, have you heard about any of the other candidates other than just Clinton or Trump in this election?
I know that Jill Stein and Gary were also running. I think Gary won. So that's about it.
Yeah, I know there are other candidates, but I don't know who their names are.
Not really, no.
I have not. I mean, I'm sure they're spoke about, but I don't pay attention to it as much.
I don't know about those. I really don't hear much about those, so I don't really know. This is gonna be like my first year of voting, so I mean, I maybe should do some more research.
I've heard a little bit about the Green Party candidate, like Jill Stein. I don't really know what's happening to Sanders anymore. I kind of stopped paying attention probably like a few months back, actually. I was just kind of, I guess, a little demoralized. That's how I felt.
Well, there was an independent that
Gary
came
Johnson.
up, and yeah, I've heard about him.
I
haven't really looked into him too much though, but I probably should.
I haven't heard anything about any other candidates. All I know is Hillary or Trump, and if I have to pick between those two, I'd rather not pick at all.
All in all, Donald Trump led the way with 33% of the vote, while Hillary Clinton got 31%, Gary Johnson got 23%, Jill Stein got 1%, and 12% remained undecided. It's safe to say the jury is still out amongst students on campus, but one thing is for sure, this is going to be a very interesting and historical election. I'm Matt Green reporting live from UNG's Gainesville campus.
Pokemon Go is seemingly everywhere these days, and our very own Caleb Hutchins went around UNG's Gainesville campus to see what all the hype is about.
Pokemon Go is sweeping the nation, and it's become a big part of life on the University of North Georgia's Gainesville campus as well. The augmented reality phenomenon based on the Nintendo franchise has people of all ages walking around real-world locations looking for their favorite characters. UNG-Gainesville provides plenty of opportunities for those players with 13 Pokestops scattered around the campus and 4 gyms. One at the roundabout sign, one at the bell tower at the school's entrance, one at the rock slab on Landrum Education Drive, and one at the fountain on the Mundy Mill Road entrance.
One of the stops is right here in the Martha T. Nesbitt building, where players can pick up items and drop lures to draw more characters to the location. We talked to a couple of people outside this building to ask them what they thought about the game and how they thought it impacted their daily life here around campus. See a lot of people around campus playing this game?
Yeah, usually after school, after hours, I do.
Do you play the game on campus much?
Occasionally, in between classes.
Yeah, on my way to classes, I usually get up Pokestops and things like that.
Well, when it first came out this summer, I would see large groups of people walking around together, and so I assumed that they were playing Pokemon Go.
I've seen a few, like a handful here and there, just like groups of people, not a whole lot, like when it first came out, kind of thing.
So you did play it when it first came out?
Yeah, I did. Then I deleted it.
How much faculty have you seen playing the game?
I haven't heard that many faculty members that are into Pokemon Go, but I will say that a couple of staff members in the College of Business were riding around campus with their cell phones out of the window catching Pokemon, so they're not immune to it either.
Now, we surveyed about 100 people, just students around campus, to see what their interest level in the game was, and it was dead 50-50. 50 people said they play the game, 50 people said they do not. Interesting note, of the people that we surveyed who said they did play the game, most of the people said they were part of Team Mystic, or the blue team. Second most popular was Team Red. So unfortunately, Team Instinctors like myself are a bit outnumbered here on this campus.
And now we go to Kyle Funderburg for this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, Matt. The rest of this week looks to be very hot with at least partly sunny skies all week. High temps will be around 90 and lows around 70. Sunday temps will cool down. We'll have a chance for showers or thunderstorms. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s. Next week should be much different with at least 50% chance of showers or thunderstorms through Thursday and temperatures ranging from the low to mid 80s with lows still in the 60s. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Kyle.
And that's all for UNG Vanguard News. We'll see you next time.